Well, welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk about the DJI Action 4. It's been out for a little while now, so it is getting more and more affordable. And it's a great little action camera. And it does surprisingly well, even as maybe just a vlogging camera. It was designed to going out and taking action shots, putting it on your bike, putting it on your motorcycle, putting it on your sailboard. You know, that's what they're designed for. They're designed to be outside and be out in the action. But all in all, they work really well as a vlogging camera too. As a matter of fact, that's what we're using right now. And it is literally about 16 to 18 inches from my face, and it's that close because it uses a wide angle lens to catch all the action that the camera was intended to catch. So I'm going to give you my opinion on this camera, and let's get to it. These are things that are just built into the camera by itself. I'm not even going to be talking about the variety of the accessories that can be put on. It does have a screw-in type lens cover, so you can unscrew this and there's a seal. So if you want to put on an ND filter, or you want to pull a polarization filter on, or you just scratch up the lens, you can remove the lens and put it back on. It is sealed, so you have to make sure you get it on there good enough to seal it. Since this is a camera that is waterproof, it can be in the rain, or you can have it in the water. If you want to go to a certain depth, you actually need to get a case for it, but I'm not going to go to depths like that. So just the waterproofing in the camera by itself is good enough for me. Whenever you open any of the doors, there's a little red indicator that lets you know that the seal is broken, basically, that you've accessed this port, and just click it. Make sure everything's sealed up. Big door on this side for the battery and the SD card. Just make sure that if you see the red indicator, that you need to know you need to have it sealed up if you're going to be having it in an environment where it could be compromised because of that. Also built into the camera on the bottom is a magnet. So anything metallic, metal pole, you don't even need to have a special adapter to adapt it to anything metallic. It's going to automatically attach by using the magnet. It also came with this case. It's a little protective case. This one came with it, and it has a magnet in the side. So if you want to maintain your horizontal imagery, you can put it in this case and have it this way instead of having to attach it to something metallic that way. So that's built right into the camera. It's ready to go. What does it take to get it into that protective case? Pretty simple. From the front side of the case, it just slides right in. Latch it down. You're ready to go. Protected and ready to go. Great little action camera. Use it for what it's intended to. You'll see a lot of these heat test things being done where the people have them in an environment where the environment's already really hot and they're just letting it sit there and cook. It's not what these things were made to do. These things were made to be out in environments, cold environments, hot, wet, dirty, and airflow going around them because you're moving. I have used the time lapse in the camera. Time lapse, of course, is where you sit, the camera is stationary and it's just staying still, and it takes pictures in the increment that you set up in the camera. So if you want to take clouds or nighttime pictures and have all the movement of the lights, it'll do that. And then you can go into hyperlapse. Hyperlapse is the opposite. You have the camera moving and it's taking imagery as the camera is moving, and then when you play it back, it's those scenes you see where you're going through a city or a town or an environment on your motorcycle, and it looks like it's going really, really fast. Both features are great because it reduces the file size by using those features instead of slowing it down in your post or speeding it up in your post where you have a very large file size and you're having to work with that. So smaller file sizes using the hyperlapse and time-lapse option of these cameras. The camera has a lot of features to it. It's going to take me a little while before I figure out everything this thing can do, and I probably won't figure out everything it can do. But it's a great little camera. I'm going to recommend it. If you want the specs, go to some of the other videos and get the details. Details sometimes don't matter a whole lot. You just got to take your equipment out and use it. That's what matters more than anything. Learning it by you using it. I know I've left out a lot of specifications about the camera. Go look those up. There's plenty of them out there to find out what all the little specifications are. Best thing to do, take it out, use it, play with it, get to know it. Not necessarily all the specifications that makes your imagery. A lot of it has to do with you. You're the most important thing behind this camera. Take it out, let it do some wild action shots. That's all right up here. That's all you. The equipment, it's important. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, you can take less quality equipment, and if you know how to use it, you can get great imagery out of it. You don't have to have the highest thing on the market to make your imagery come out good. As a matter of fact, you can have the most expensive things on the market and your imagery can be terrible. So take these things out, use them, have a good time with them, and let us see your imagery. Well, once again, thanks for stopping by. I hope some of this information was helpful to you. What would be helpful to me is if you would like, subscribe, and share this channel. I'll try to bring out as much information as I can about the things I have, and hopefully give you some views maybe that you don't pick up in just the spec detail views. If you have any suggestions or you want to see a specific item or way of photography, please leave something in the comments and I will get back to you just as soon as I can and maybe make a video about it. It's really helpful to get new information from my subscribers and from the people who are watching my videos. Subscribing doesn't cost anything, do it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the button. I would appreciate it. Once again, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day.